Alrighty, my legends, welcome to volume 2 of the low and slow Drover build. Thanks for tuning into volume 1, guys, but here's number 2. I don't know why I decided to do this at night time, but I pulled the gearbox out. I've given it a degrease. Just going to give it a high pressure rinse because tomorrow I want to bolt it to the motor, make sure everything matches up with the J18, clutch, flywheel, all of the above, starter motor, etc. So yeah, I'm just going to give this beast a wicked clean out because it's quite foul. Anyway, guys, welcome once again to volume 2. Keen to get cracking on this this engine install, this brake. Did a little bit of work for the fatty today, but yeah, keen to get stuck into this rig. Let's go. So Rody probably reckons, Dad, you're doing all sorts of cool stuff. Or, you're a dodgy mother. These are only rated for 100 kilos. Stay there. Alrighty, we've got the engine back on the tray. I'm going to try and fit up that gearbox. But on most important news, how cool's me bloody tray? Put some fake grass down. Anyway, let's get this gearbox on. Hopefully it fits up alright. Rody's loving the new tray. Anyway, fingers crossed it goes on, eh? Cool. Alrighty, my legends, had a massive day on the gearbox and engine matchup. Here's the progress. So starter motor's in, gearbox is on without an adapter. Got around all that. But yeah, there she is. Happy as that. That's all in one piece now. Absolutely chuffed. Alrighty, guys, it is test fit day. I'm going to try and get this 1.8 engine and gearbox in one piece. So wish me luck. First job of the day is get rid of these headers and this old gearbox. Right, so I've taken off this chassis engine mount. I've left this one because this might line up with something. I know that's not going to line up with anything because the headers are right there. So I'm going to have to do one here and one here. I'm going to try and give this one 3 engine mounts total. And then the gearbox mount. So I'm going to work from the gearbox mount forward. So I'm going to drop it in one piece, mount the gearbox, and try and get this in a happy place. Alrighty, YouTubers, we've got a long way to go, but the engine is in. Currently is sitting on a jack down there. The gearbox end is bolted up. So she's basically home. I just need to make all the engine mounts now. I've centralised it and levelled it as best I can with the room I've got. I've given myself about 5mm with the top of the bonnet, which I can adjust as well with these and this. This is where it's going to hit, so I might even fabricate a different cap so I've got a little bit more clearance. But yeah, I'm going to get on to making the engine mounts now. Big task, this one, but it's in. Kicking goals. Alrighty guys, so I'm about quarter of the way making through my first engine mount, one of three. Because the manifold, this block is so big, the manifold is going to shoot straight down here. I had to relocate this one. Unfortunately, I couldn't put the engine mount central, so I'm putting one here and I'm going to put one here and then central one on the other side. But yeah, I'm using original tapped holes. Gonna box this one up and then start on the next one. Hopefully I can have this thing standing on its own mounts before the end of the weekend. Exciting moment. It's finally holding under its own weight. What I've been up to this weekend, I've got all the engine mounts done. I've got 1, 2, and the manifold's going to run straight down here, hook up to this original exhaust, so I can get it to the shop and get a proper exhaust made up. But yeah, there's engine mount number 1, engine mount number 2, and engine mount number 3. Engine mount number 3 was a massive win. I only had to slightly modify the original Sierra mount, and yeah, managed to fit up. I was so happy with that. Saved me a lot of time. But yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in once again to the Low and Slow Drover build part 2. Cheers. You like and subscribe and drop a few comments. And my next big job is pulling this out, and I've got to modify the sump. So if anyone's done that before, that'd be super handy. Never modified a sump before, so any tips and advice, especially for pickup and capacity, I'm just not sure there. So yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in. You.